Melinda and Jeremy find much more than just a shower and good bed at the 5-star Shelbourne Hotel, one of Ireland's oldest and best known. Its star attraction is its resident genealogy butler, Helen Kelly. Helen's kick-started many an ancestry search and will now do the same for this Kiwi couple.
You know, many people say, oh, we can't do much research in Ireland because everything was burned. We did have fire, unfortunately, in our public record office in Dublin in 1922. It did destroy a certain amount of material, but it never touched civil records of birth, marriage or death. It never touched 20th century census returns. And currently our National Archives in Dublin is digitising these records. They're going to be available free of charge on the web within 2 years.
Wow, terrible.
Helen manages to confirm something about Melinda's Babe family ancestors on her father's maternal side.
Now, do you believe that you're descended from the Babes of Darver Castle?
Well, that's what the family law is, you know, how it is.
Yes, I found evidence that the Babes were occupying Darver Castle long before 1860. I would recommend that you look for the civil record of birth of your grandfather. You have his birth date, and you could get that in Dublin, again, about a 20-minute walk from here.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll make sure that you have that before you leave.
Yeah, because that way then I can apply for the passport too.
Oh yes, you can get an official.
Yeah.
There's no one-stop shop. You have to pound the pavements from one institution to another, but I think our schedule will just allow us one-stop shop tomorrow.
Great.
National Library of Ireland. Oh, that's
Thank
great.
you so
You're
much.
coming back home.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
Enjoy it all.
Yeah.
That night, Melinda and Jeremy reflect on the day's findings over their first taste of Guinness.
Down the hatch.
The next thing we have to do is go and do some of the paper trail, and because at the moment all I've got from personally that I've gathered are the oral history and the dates and things, but to actually get, you know, birth certificates and marriage certificates and those things, and that gives evidence for what we know.
So the next morning it's off to the National Library, home to 6 million items and a wealth of genealogy material.
We're going in to see a landed property record known as the Tithe Allotment Books. We're going to have a look to see can we find any Fergusons. These are all the people who paid tithes in Tullinure. Oh, look.
Yeah.
You see it? John Ferguson paid tithes in 1826 in Tullinure.
The Fergusons are ancestors on the other side of Melinda's family tree, her father's paternal side.
He paid tithes on 2 acres, 2 roods and 2 perches of land.
You always know that they were real people, but to see it so in evidence, yeah.
But the most important discovery of the day could be yet to come.
What we're going to do now is I'm going to bring you down to an office where hopefully we will get the civil record of birth of your grandfather Ralph.
Melinda, what have you got? Show us. What's this? This is the birth certificate of my grandfather.
And what does this mean to you?
Well, no, it means that we can apply for an Irish passport.
Oh, Melinda, this is super.
Certificate in hand, it's time to hit the road.